So today we're diving in the green card pathways for STEM employment. So if you work in tech, engineering, sciences in the United States, this video is for you. The process offers opportunities for skilled individuals to work in the United States on a more permanent basis, eventually leading to lawful permanent residence, also known as a green card, and potentially US citizenship after that. But before we delve into the intricacies, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way you won't miss out on any of our valuable updates. Now let's dive right in. The path to lawful permanent residency, getting that US green card, usually involves 2 or 3 steps depending on the visa category. For most EB-2 and EB-3 petitions, employers initiate the process by filing an application for permanent employment certification, commonly referred to as a labor certification with the Department of Labor. The availability of an immigrant visa hinges on the employment-based classification and applicant's country of origin. Notably, EB-1 visas are generally current except for Indian nationals, and there's usually a little bit of a wait, a few months for those born in China. Now let's dive a little deeper into the EB-1A category. This classification is tailored for individuals with extraordinary abilities spanning various professional fields. To qualify, you must demonstrate sustained national or international acclaim and recognition for achievements in your areas of expertise. And yes, this includes those excelling in STEM domains. If you already have an O1 visa, this is the next step to get to, where O1, maybe you're at the top 5%, 10% of your field. EB-1A, you got to be in the top 1%, 2%. The criteria is much more stringent. If you don't meet that criteria for the EB-1A, maybe it's worth looking at EB-2. So for the EB-2, we encounter 2 subcategories. We only help with one of those subcategories, which is the fastest growing one, but it's made for professionals with advanced degrees, also bachelor's plus 5 years working, or if you possess exceptional ability. So as I started earlier in the video, while a job offer and labor certification are typically required for the EB-2 visa, certain individuals can self-petition through a national interest waiver, bypassing the need for a job offer, bypassing the employer going through the labor certification process. You can save at least a year, if not more, skipping that process, going through the national interest waiver. This offers a unique avenue for highly skilled professionals, and we see the adjudication rate, the approval rate for STEM professionals is much higher for the EB-2 compared to non-STEM professionals. So for the NIW path, 90% plus, just going the traditional employer-sponsored path, 95% plus. We have the data going back a few years. We'll include that information in the description. Now let's shift our focus to the EB-3. If you're not eligible for E1 and you're not eligible for 2, there's still the third option. You have to go through the labor process, more diverse in terms of the people that can apply for the EB-3. Skilled workers, professionals, other skilled workers, especially in STEM fields, need a minimum of 2 years training or experience, and professionals require at least a US bachelor's degree or its foreign equivalent. And then going back to EB-1, I want to talk EB-1C. So that's a direct path. If you were brought from overseas to the United States on an L1 visa, the most straightforward path to green card is EB-1C. That requires employer sponsorship, but no labor certification. Pretty fast process. And then EB-1B, it's tailored more for professors and researchers. So that concludes our comprehensive journey through the green card pathways for STEM employment. The USCIS does have a section on their website specifically for those seeking a green card. If you're a STEM professional, that's definitely worth a look. It's advised always to consult with a US licensed immigration attorney to support you on your move and as well as your immigration trajectory in the United States. We'd love to support you if you're looking for help with the EB-2 NIW, that proposed endeavor. The EB-1A, we can also provide help. We've worked with entrepreneurs in opening the company, getting the tax ID, business bank account, the business plan, as well as with top tech talent for the EB-1A and supporting them with the work side. So there you have it. I hope to see you on our next video, and don't hesitate to reach out and visit us at visafranchise.com.